Welcome back to Poplar Pulmonary Wellness. Hi, I'm Tina.
And I'm Jenna. And you're on episode 4 of our Get Moving series.
If you haven't already, check out our Get Moving series welcome video for more information on how to exercise safely and effectively while having fun.
This episode has been designed for those of you who are already doing an exercise routine. So if you're new to exercise, do check out our episode 1, 2, or 3 before doing this one.
When you're ready, let's move on up.
Let's start with our warm-up with a march. You can do this in seated or in standing. We are warming up our body and our joints for exercise today. You can do this in seated or in standing. And we're going to fall into that nice rhythm of pursed lip breathing.
Today we're going to be doing 5 exercises. We'll do them each for 30 seconds at a time, followed by a 30-second breathing break. And we're going to do 4 sets.
So as always, just know you can always pause the video if you feel like you need a little bit longer in the breathing breaks. Get your breath back in control and then join back in.
The first exercise we're going to be starting with today is the squat. Let's get it going.
You can do this assisted with hands lightly on back of chair for support, but we will try to progress to not needing the chair if you can. We are going to start with a slight bend in our knees as our feet face forward, flat back, chin tucked. As we move our bum backwards, try and push that bum as far back as you can with strength as you come back up into standing. All right, we're going to head into our first breathing break.
Whew, I can feel my blood pumping already.
Me too. So for this breathing break, we're going to focus on that resting position to calm the breath. You can do it in seated or standing. Relaxing neck and shoulders.
Our next exercise is a calf raise with chest press. It can be done with or without a hand weight. For the calf raise, you'll stand with your feet hip-width apart and you'll come up on your toes, keeping your belly to your spine, hold your core tight, and then slowly, gently lower your heels. For the chest press, hold a weight and bring it out forward as you come standing up. This is a complex movement. Work towards doing it without a chair for balance.
Okay, breathing break number 2. If you're using a weight, you could put that down, find your resting position. And now let's focus on that nice inhalation through the nose as we filter and humidify the breath that we're breathing, the air that we're breathing.
Our next exercise is a reverse lunge with bicep curl. We'll be standing on our right leg and lunging with our left leg.
We are putting 2 movements together with this one. So from standing, we're going to extend that left leg back as knee goes towards floor. This is our lunge. And at the same time, for our bicep curl with palms facing forward, they're going to curl towards shoulder and release. Nice work. Let's put those weights down. Find your resting position. And with this pursed lip breathing, we're going to focus on that nice exhalation through those puckered lips. This helps to extend to open our airways to release trapped air in the lungs.
Our next exercise is a Romanian deadlift with bent over row. For the Romanian deadlift, we'll start in a standing position, feet hip-width apart, back straight. You'll bend forward, and then you'll go into the row where you pull your elbows up and you pinch your shoulder blades together. Then you'll return to a standing position as you exhale.
right. Put those weights down, resting position. For this breathing break, we are going to focus on elongating that exhale. So just trying to exhale longer than our inhale.
At the start of a breathing break, I like to do in for 2 breaths, maybe hold for 2, and out for 4. Our next and last exercise is a lunge combo. We'll be standing on our right leg and lunging with our left, front, side, and back.
So with these 3 movements, remember to keep your lunging leg knee nice and stable. You want to make sure that that knee does not go too far past your toes. Breathe through each of these movements. Nice work, everyone. You made it through set number 1. Find your resting position and let us purse lip breathe.
Now that you know what to expect for the exercises, you can adjust accordingly for the next 3 sets that we've got coming up. Starting into set number 2 with the squat. All right, we're back into the squats here, focusing on our breathing this time. We're going to pace it out with our breathing, doing an exhale as we squat down, and inhale as we come back up to standing.
Nice job. Let's head into breathing break number 1 of this set. Resting position and purse lip breathing. So just taking note here, how does the body feel? Where are you feeling the movements? Where do you feel like muscles are working?
Our next exercise is the calf raise with chest press.
We are going to start this movement by taking that nice inhalation through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to push up on our toes as our arms extend forward and release, falling into that nice rhythm of breath with this movement. Remember, you can slow down the movement if you need longer to exhale. Wonderful work, everyone. Those of you using weights, you can put those down, come into resting position, whatever feels good for you, seated or standing. And as you purse lip breathe, notice your breath. So do you feel like you're breathing a little bit faster? Knowing that there are ways to slow down the breath if you need to.
Our next exercise is a reverse lunge with bicep curl. We'll be standing on our left leg this time and working the right, lunging with the right. All right, as you step back, holding your hand weights and bending at the elbow, think of exhaling with this complex movement and inhaling as you come back to standing. Find a nice, comfortable pace.
All right, heading into another breathing break. Thank goodness for that. Nice work so far, everyone. We're going to focus on slowing our breath down. So what rhythm works for you? For some of you, breathing in over a count of 1, exhaling over a count of 2 might work. Some of you might need a little bit longer.
Our next exercise is the Romanian deadlift with a bent over row.
So take that nice inhalation in through your nose. And one simple way to think about breathing through these 2 movements is to exhale as the weights move down, perhaps inhale as they move up. Okay, wow, we're doing it, everyone. Set number 2, almost over. So let us give space for our fabulous diaphragm, hand on chest, hand on abdomen, and those nice big belly breaths.
Our last exercise of this set is our lunge combo. We'll be standing on our left leg and lunging with the right. As you move through this lunge combo, focus on your breathing. One pattern that might work for you is exhaling as you bend down into that right knee. With the bend comes the exhale, and inhale as you stand straight back up.
Okay, let's pause there, everyone. Head into resting position, and in our last breathing break, set number 2 out of the way. We can
Another
do
set done, and
I am having fun. So our opportunity to do an intensity check using the mantra. When you say that phrase, you should only have 1 or 2 breaths in there. So if you need a bit of a longer rest, take it.
Going into our third set, starting with that lunge. Nope, I meant the squat.
It's a squat.
It's a squat.
We're squatting, everyone.
So when you're doing the squat, you're going to be working your upper lower leg, your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Also keeping your core tight. If you want to step this one up, hold the lunge at the bottom for longer. Great work.
All right, resting position. Not sure where you are, but it's feeling warm in here, so do enjoy these rest breaks.
I can feel my body. I feel the burn in my legs a little bit.
Yeah.
The next exercise coming up is a calf raise with chest press.
So remember, Tina and I are showing you lots of options, so choose the option that works for you for this set.
The calf raise works your calves, the bottom of your lower legs, and the chest press works your chest and upper arms. Also keeping your core tight. So this is a complex full body movement. If you want to take it a little further, a little more challenging, hold at the top.
Okay, and let's release there. Breathing break number 2. And breathe.
Yeah, just breathe on these intervals, right? Push it when you exercise. Bring down, slow down your breathing and your heart rate on the rest. Our next exercise is the reverse lunge with bicep curl. You're standing on your right leg. Lunging with your left leg. This one works mostly the quad in your right leg and the hamstring and glute in your left leg. The bicep curl works your biceps, so that's the front of your upper arm.
All right, back into resting position. And so we know it can be confusing to try and coordinate the breaths with these movements. Long and short of it is just breathe. Try and exhale during the hardest part of the movement for you.
When you exert, think of blowing out. Our next exercise is the Romanian deadlift with a bent over row. This is another complex movement. It works your lower body, your core, and the upper body. So a full body workout. You're probably only going to fit in a couple of these movements in the 30 seconds here. So focus on doing it right, nice and slow and controlled.
All right. 30 seconds goes by fast when you're having fun. Let's put weights down if you were using weights, and let's breathe it out here.
Just got one more exercise of this set. Almost 3/4 of the way done this workout already. So if you're still with us now, you're in with us for the long haul.
That's right.
The last exercise is the lunge combo. Standing on the right leg.
Okay, everyone, so get into nice resting position for your well-deserved breathing break. An opportunity here to do another intensity check. Those of you with personal oximeters, you can grab those, stick them on your finger, check in on that heart rate and oxygen level. Those of us without an oximeter, do not worry about it. We're just gonna breathe. You can also use Borg scale or mantra check.
All right, let's start our 4th and final set. This is the time to push it. So let's start with the first exercise, the squat. Everybody's favorite.
How low can you go?
If you want to advance yourself, push yourself a little bit, hold the squat at the bottom. Just hold it for as long as until you feel the burn, and then give yourself a little rest.
So exhaling on the way down with this one as bum moves behind you, hinging at the hips.
Whew. I really feel it when I hold it. I feel the burn right now.
Well, here at Popper, we like to say progress for success. So even if you try doing some of the progressions and it's feeling too much or it's feeling painful, back off, that's okay.
And it's okay to extend your breathing break too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, the next one, the last time, we're doing the calf raise with chest press. And this one, if you want to hold at the top for a few seconds before releasing, it's going to work your core for your balance. It's going to work your calves and your upper arms, full body. Whew, my balance struggles when I do this one.
Me too.
Whew, all my little supporting muscles are working. Whew.
All right, release everyone. Let's head into our breathing break here. What is this I feel? A little mist, a little sweat.
You got a little sparkle on your nose there, Jenna.
So also remember our breathing breaks are also open for water breaks. Whenever you need them, do take them.
Let's go into our reverse lunge with bicep curl. We're standing on our left leg, working the right leg. If you want to push yourself a little further on this one, hold at the bottom before you come up for a little micro rest. What? Not a micro breath.
We're breathing.
We are breathing. All right. One more breathing break here. Couple more exercises to go, everyone. Keep it up, keep it up. You're almost done.
That's
We're
right.
feeling awake.
Oh, absolutely.
Get that blood moving around. All right, we're into the Romanian deadlift with a bent over row. We're only gonna fit a couple in, so hold that core tight, belly button to navel. Let those hands just glide down your legs as you're doing the deadlift. Exhaling as you go down. Pinch your shoulder blades. Hold, hold, hold. Whew.
Nice job. All right, second to last breathing break, everyone. You are almost there in our last set.
We've only got the lunge combo to go, and you are almost done. Focus on the breath. Pursed lips.
So keeping nice and relaxed in neck and shoulders, in through the nose, out through those puckered lips.
All right, lunge combo. We're gonna be standing on your left leg, lunging with your right leg.
All right, nice job, everyone. Come into resting position, pursed lip breathing. And here's our last chance to do an intensity check.
With our mantra,
Another workout done,
and
I am having fun. You made it, nice job. So keep breathing here. You also have the option to just check in with your Borg scale. So by the end of that set, you should be at about a 3 to a 5.
And then we'll just go into our short 5-minute cool down. It's important to keep your muscles stretched, to work out the lactic acid, and to keep that range of motion.
All right, everyone, we are gonna start with a nice neck stretch. So we're gonna do ear to shoulder with some nice pursed lip breathing. Stretching out the side of the neck, you can extend the opposite arm from the shoulder you're on for a deeper stretch. Let's switch sides. So neck to shoulder, some nice deep breaths, and you can extend the opposite arm to deepen that stretch.
Our next stretch is half circles. So just moving the neck within a comfortable range of motion, going nice and slowly from one shoulder to the other shoulder, bringing your chin down to your chest and getting a nice stretch through the back of the neck.
All right, here we go into some forward shoulder rolls. So lifting the shoulders up to the ears, down and around, really trying to work on full range. Now going backwards in the opposite direction.
And now we're doing full arm circles with your arms extended, really getting into the shoulder joint. It's nice and slow and gentle. You shouldn't feel any pain as you're moving your shoulders. Try and get a nice big range going to the back and to the front.
All right, so let's continue to stretch out our shoulders as we take one arm across the body, about chest height. Your other arm can come and kind of pull your arm closer to chest. Remember to keep breathing. We're going to switch sides now. So other arm across the body, chest height. Your opposite arm can help to pull that arm in gently as you feel the stretch across the shoulder.
Next, we're going to stretch our tricep muscle. This is a tricep stretch, which is the back of your upper arm. So reach your arm up and then gently bending your elbow down if you can. And you can help deepen the stretch by pulling with your opposite arm. And we'll do both arms. So the arm that you're stretching, lift it up, and then gently pulling on the elbow to get that stretch through the back of the arm.
All right, let's release, and we're gonna come up into standing. Well, we've standing or seated. We're working on some hip motions here, so some hip circles. So drawing a circle with your knee, switching sides, switching direction. Here we go on the other side now. So getting that full range of motion of the hip as you draw an imaginary circle with the knee. Changing directions now. Great job.
Our next stretch is getting into your spine, doing a seated cat-cow. And this is a really good one to focus on your breathing with. So breathe in as you're looking upwards and exhale as you bend your spine down.
So a nice stretch for the side body now. So take one arm, raise it up towards the sky, and then start to bend a little bit over as you feel that stretch in the side body. Your opposite arm is hugging hip to kind of keep your hips facing forward. Let's switch side, other arm now. Extend the arm high in the air first and then reach over as your opposite arm hugs the hip. Only go to a place that feels comfortable for you in terms of this side stretch.
Our last stretch of the cool down is a quad stretch. You can do this one standing or seated, and you're bending at the knee. Try not to bend forward in your hips. Keep your hips straight or even pushing forward a little bit. And you should feel the stretch on the front of your thigh. Switching legs now and pulling your heel up or pushing your knee back if you're in seated. To really feel the stretch, just push your hip forward a little bit and you feel it in your upper thigh. And keep on breathing. Great job, everyone.
Awesome. Well done, everyone. You made it. You did it. Thanks for joining us on this Moving On Up workout. We hope you'll join us again soon.
If you'd like to be part of our online breathing community, check out our website at poplarpulmonary.com. Now get out there
and live your best lung life.